These kind of videos make me sad. I mean, this is not the kind of video I would love to do. It makes me sad, and I don't know why people consistently put ourselves into situations like this. And who do we even blame? Is it the person himself or the travel and tour agent who deceived this guy? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Kindly stay with me as we discuss this situation, and do not hesitate to drop your thoughts in the comment section. The agent did a visit visa for him, telling him that when he gets to Canada, he can change the visa from a visitor's visa to a work visa. And with all what is going on in Canada now, who doesn't know that these things no longer exist? So who really takes the blame here? Is it the travel and tour guy who deceived the young man, or the young man who refused to do his own due diligence? Information is everywhere, guys. Information is everywhere. I mean, if you will not listen to people like us who will tell you things as it is, you can still go to the Government of Canada's website and check these things for yourself. I mean, these are situations that people put themselves in all the time, and we continue to talk about it. It appears people think that the ones who find themselves in these situations are unfortunate ones, and they will be lucky, or they will be more fortunate and will not be in these situations themselves. It is very worrying when these things come up, and then you get here, and as if that is not enough, the person who is supposed to host you is not answering your calls. So from the time you got here, the person who was supposed to host you, I do not know the relation you have with this person. I do not know the relationship you have with this person. But the person is not answering your calls. Because of that, you are stranded. And you are now trying to get in touch with everyone you know who is in Canada to see who can help. It is a very worrying situation, and it is not a situation that I would like anyone I know to be in, because you know, these few weeks that you are here in that situation, a lot can happen. A lot can happen. The probability that this guy will go back home is very low, because most people who find themselves in situations like these are not rich people. They are people who have probably taken loans. They are people who have probably sold their property. They are people they are not rich people. Rich people do not do this. They cannot count their losses and go back to continue. I mean, they have paid so much money to the travel and tour agent. They have paid so much to help in the processing of the visa, and they are here. And because the host is not, they are not getting in touch with the host, the money on them is also being spent on Airbnb. In a situation like this, guys, who takes the blame? Because for me, coming to Canada now with a visit visa, hoping to change to a work permit, I mean, everybody knows that that era is past. Everybody knows that that era is past. And if you are considering traveling, you should want to check whether this thing the travel and tour guy is telling you is real, because those guys, most of those guys are just working, and once they get you the visa, they are done with their work, and now you are on your own, and you are now trying to get in touch with all the other people you know in Canada. These people you did not even open up too when you had in mind that you wanted to travel. I don't know why sometimes we are so secretive about wanting to travel. We do not tell anyone about it. It's just between us and the travel agents. It is just between us and the travel agents. We don't tell any other person. You know people who are already in Canada. You know people who can verify this information for you. You know people who are there. But you do not contact them. You never talk to them about it till they receive a call from you. They don't even know you are here, and then you tell them that you are stranded. Guys, this situation is real. These things happen. If you are traveling, before you travel, it is easier if the host is somebody you are related to. Your mother, your father, your auntie, your brother. You know, these people are not likely to ghost you. Somebody you have a personal relationship with is not likely to ghost you. But if it happens to be a friend of a friend, I mean someone that you do not even know personally, someone that somebody you know knows, and you just contacted this person because you want to travel and you are hoping that this person will host you, this is not somebody that you have a personal relationship with. And I do not even know why these people will give people the assurance that they are going to host them only for them to get here and then you do not pick your calls. Why do you guys do that? If you cannot host somebody, why not tell the person that I am sorry, I cannot do what you are requesting, I cannot do this for you, so that the person thinks of other options? Why do we give people false hope? Why do you let somebody think that you are going to host them and then you do not host them? They get here and then you do not pick their calls anymore. Why? Is it that something has happened to the guy? That can also be I don't know. That can also be why he's not answering the call. But because why would anybody do that? But I hear these are things that happen. This is not the first time I'm hearing that somebody has promised to host somebody who is coming and the person gets here and then they are not picking their calls. Why do we do that? Why don't you tell the person that I'm sorry, I cannot host you? And I think one thing that most people outside here do not know is that in Canada, especially if the house you are living in is not a house you have bought, it's not your own house, the lease does not permit you to host people. Well, that is what it is here where we live. The lease does not permit you to host people. You are expecting a visitor, you should even let the landlord know. And this visitor should be somebody that you know that is coming for like 2 weeks, and you should inform your landlord, okay? Not if the person is like your mother, a relation. You should be able to prove the relation, and you should also inform the landlord. So you don't just allow people into your homes without informing the landlord about it. So the landlord needs to give permission for you to allow anyone into your home. In some places, they do not even allow it at all. I know of a neighbor who used to live somewhere, and at the time her son was coming to visit her for just a month. Her own son, her biological son, was coming to visit her for just 1 month, and the landlord said, no way, I do not want children in this house. I gave the room to you because I knew you were coming to live in alone. This boy was coming to visit the mother for just a month. The landlord did not agree. Because of that, the lady had to look for another place. So imagine this person is your sister, and you, or it's somebody you know, and you come here with the hope that she is going to host you. What will happen? It is not she who will not want to host you, but the landlord does not permit that in her house. And these are things that are very, very, very common here. It is not permitted. The landlords do not allow it unless it is your own house. Unless you have bought the house, you own the house, most landlords do not allow it. Some of them will allow it and increase your rent. So that is why most people shy away from these things. But I don't know why they do not tell people outrightly that I cannot do this because of A, B, C. I cannot do this because of A, B, C. So that the person understands and does not put their hope on you. And then the person gets here and then they are calling you and you don't even tell them anything. And this person doesn't know anywhere here and they are stranded. And the weather, we are in fall, but it has already started snowing in some places. And this weather is not the weather you want to joke with. Coming to Canada in this day with a visitor's visa, we continue to say, but I know that even as I am talking now, somebody is still listening to an agent who is still pushing them to take it and go. At this point in time, if an agent tells you to come in with a visitor's visa and then you will be able to change it or whatever, it is just one thing they want you to come and do. It is just one thing, and in this video I am not going to mention it because it is not legal. It is not legitimate. I mean, if you have the reason for that, it will not be the agent who will tell you to go and do that. If you have a reason for that, it will not be the agent who will tell you to go and do that. The reason will push you to do that yourself. Because you do not have a reason for that, that is why, I mean, the agent cannot even tell you. They leave you stranded and then you get in here and that becomes your only option. My talking irritates you so bad. But what am I doing? I am letting you know the danger involved in making these wrong decisions. And I also advocate that if you want to travel, do it the right way. Research. Find the information. Canada is not the only destination. Why should it be Canada? Canada is telling people that they don't want people anymore. Are we not aware that Canada says they don't want people anymore? So why do you want to go to a place where you are not welcome? Canada says we don't want people anymore. We opened the borders a couple of years ago because we needed it. Now we are okay. We have more than we need. We want to let some even go. Are you not aware? There are so many other places you can go to. Do your research. Find out the qualification you need to meet to go there. And go to a place where you are wanted. Go to a place where you are welcomed. Based on your qualification and what their immigration pathways are. When I say this, what wrong have I said? Is it because I hate you? No. It is because I do not want to hear stories of brothers and sisters consistently being stranded outside in this harsh weather conditions. You are coming here, you think, oh, I know Edwina, and well, in Ghana, Edwina hosted me. Edwina made me stay in her house. So, I mean, once I get there and I call her, I should be fine. I am sorry to disappoint you. It doesn't work like that here. Okay, it doesn't work like that here. And it's even easy to host someone like a student who is coming to school. I mean, someone who is legal coming to school. And I mean, most people who are coming to school would need a place to stay for just a couple of weeks till they find their own accommodation, because everybody who is coming to school have their rent money. Almost everybody who is coming to school have their monies for rent. They have their monies for rent. They need a place to stay for just a short time to find a place to rent. Once they find a place, they leave. And that is why I constantly say in my videos that travel with money. I always say in my videos that travel with lots of money. so that you can take care of yourself. You do not become a burden on anyone. If the Airbnb is $50 a day, it means that a month you are paying $1,500 for that. If you are supposed to stay there for 6 months, will you be able to afford? If not, don't come and be stranded. And I mean, when you are listening to somebody who has probably succeeded in doing that, maybe their uncles are here, maybe their aunties are here, maybe their brothers are here, okay? Maybe they have very close relations who are here. That is why they were able to, I mean, those people would even pick you up from the airport. But you who do not know anybody, your mother's friends, sons, classmates that has never met you, you are hoping that they will let you into their home till God knows when, because you don't know when. Guys, I don't know what to say again. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You have your home, you have your work, you have peace of mind. Why would you want to put yourself through this? You have family. You never think of where to sleep when you are in your home country. Where you have to lay your head never becomes a problem, no matter what. The place to lay your head is never a problem in your home country. So why would you come here and then the place to even lay your head becomes a problem? $50 a day is very cheap, but until when can you continue to pay $50 a day? And you guys who have been promising people that you will host them when you know that you are not in a position to, please stop. You are not being fair to these people. Let them know that you cannot host them so that they prepare, that they are going to be on their own. Let them know that you cannot host them. Yes, don't let them get here and then suddenly you don't pick their calls. It is not nice to do that. You're not being fair to them. Stop it. Okay? Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. It is what it is. In my other video, in a video that I did some time ago, I mentioned that there are 3 groups of people who do not listen to advice. A rich guy, a woman in love, and a young person who is desperate to travel. They do not listen to advice. Thank you so much for watching my video, staying with me to this time. Kindly hit the subscribe button and be part of this lovely family where we give you very valuable informations. We advise that you do things the right way so that you do not find yourself in this position where you are stranded and do not know what to do. Thank you for staying with me. Bye.